So the Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer trailer reveal just came out yesterday, and I've been seeing a ton of breakdown videos talking about, I guess, the MW2 maps. I'm talking about the MW2 2009 maps. All of those maps are coming back, and I think that's super cool. But there's something else that I don't think is getting enough attention that I believe really makes or breaks the longevity of Call of Duty multiplayers. Obviously, gunplay is one of those things, but I also think that the kill streaks that are in the game are so important to people playing and sticking around for the entire year. Now, obviously, that's changed a little bit since Warzone has come out. Multiplayer is not nearly as popular as it once was. That being said, having a truly fun multiplayer, I think it's really important to have super good kill streaks. And in this multiplayer reveal trailer, we actually got a sneak peek of about 10 confirmed kill streaks in the game. Some of these streaks we've seen before in previous games, and some of them are brand new that we've never seen before. So in this video, I'm going to break down those 10 streaks that we saw in the multiplayer trailer. Of course, if you're excited for MW3 and you enjoyed this video, drop a like and make sure you sub. Let's get into it. In the first 1 second of this trailer, we actually get a sneak peek of the Wheelson. Now, the Wheelson's not a new kill streak, but it's certainly not a kill streak that's in every Call of Duty, like a UAV or a care package. It's kind of like a sentry gun and an RCXD combined. You can take control of the Wheelson, drive around, shoot your enemies, get some kills that way, or you can let it move around on its own and get those kills for you. I'm excited to see the Wheelson in this game. I honestly think it's one of those streaks that people don't necessarily think it's overpowered or think about it being super strong. Then when you put it on, you realize, oh, this can actually get me a ton of kills. But obviously we don't know what this is going to be like in MW3. We're just speculating. But yes, that is definitely a Wheelson we see in the trailer. So right here, we obviously get our first look at the terminal map, but what I think is super cool, we do see a player with a riot shield on, but I don't think this is just a riot shield as your primary. If you take a closer look at this operator with the riot shield, he looks like he's in Juggernaut armor. And we actually get a better look at it later in the trailer, where you can see the Juggernaut with the riot shield on his back, and it looks like a shotgun maybe in his hands. So I think this is a direct callback to the MW3 Juggernaut Recon. It was a kill streak back in MW3 where you had a riot shield and a pistol only. So I think this is something similar to that with the riot shield, but a shotgun instead. So you're not going to get the typical Juggernaut minigun, which I think in the MW2 that we got last year, the Juggernaut with the minigun, especially on maps like Shipment, was absolutely broken. So I think this is a way to keep the Juggernaut in the game, but make him a little bit weaker. But you never know with the Juggernaut. You really never know how weak it's going to be or how good it's going to be. But typically it's one of the higher end kill streaks. I'm talking 12 plus kills. It'll be interesting to see how it plays in MW3. You're coming with me, now we get that first new look at the new favela map, but in the sky we can actually see a helicopter. Now obviously based on this trailer, I can't tell exactly what it is, but what I can pretty much look at and confirm is that it looks like some sort of attack helicopter in the sky that shoots down at players. I don't know if it's a stealth chopper, maybe it doesn't show up on the radar, but from what it looks like, it just looks like a normal attack helicopter that stays up in the air and shoots down at players. I don't think it's a chopper gunner, because chopper gunners usually look a little more maneuverable. It's not a gunship, but it definitely looks like an attack helicopter. Now on to the next one. I'm going to throw this one in just in case. To me, this looks like a recon drone that's not typically a kill streak. And we do know for a fact that there are field upgrades in this game, just like MW2, just like the original Modern Warfare. So I'm assuming this is a recon drone, but just in case this ends up being a Dragonfire or something like that, that you can fly around, control, and shoot people, I'm going to throw this in. But off first glance, it just looks like a recon drone that you probably get in a field upgrade. This is for sure a kill streak, and it's something that I haven't seen before. If you watch this guy, he looks like he pulls out some sort of launcher thing and then launches something. That's something I'm not completely sure what it is because it cuts away before we actually get to see what it does. But I'm thinking this is probably a lower kill streak around the 4 or 5 kill range. That could be something like a hunter killer, or maybe just some sort of drone that goes up and maybe shoots down at enemies. But I don't know. I've never seen anything like this before. The only thing that I could really think it would be like a hunter killer, because the hunter killers, you throw them up. But from what I'm seeing in this trailer, it looks like it's powerful, and honestly packs a pretty big punch. They obviously did that little cutaway to make it look like it's a huge explosion. It's probably not. It's more likely just a little hunter killer. But I guess we'll wait to find out. All right, and next up on sub base, it looks like we got a Predator missile. Obviously, we're not going to know the name of it, the Hellstorm, cruise missile, who knows what it's going to be called. But that big rocket coming down from the sky that looks like it's crashing, making a big explosion. I think it's pretty safe to say that we have a Predator missile, and I wouldn't really expect anything else. This is Modern Warfare 3. The Predator missile is a great kill streak. It's kind of a staple in the Modern Warfare game. I'm not 100% sure if it's just the one missile, because we do get that pre-explosion before, a little bit far away from the missile that we can actually see. So I'm not 100% sure how exactly this streak's gonna work, but most likely it's going to be something you open up a laptop and you call in where your Predator missile or Hellstorm or cruise missile is going to go. Obviously a great streak. I love the Predator missile, but let's move on. And once again, here's another one that I'm just going to throw in there just in case. This guy right here looks like he has a war machine on his back, but we've seen plenty of launchers in the past that look like this that are not kill streaks, not war machines. They're not good. And the fact that this guy has one on his back is making me think that it's probably just a launcher. For all you camo grinders, I know those launchers, especially like the thumpers, are pretty painful to get those challenges done. But just in case it ends up being a crazy kill streak. Next up that we see on the underpass map in the trailer is that it looks like it's just going to be a precision airstrike. It has that kind of warthog look that we've seen with other precision airstrikes in the past. So I think this one's just going to be a precision airstrike, which is pretty common in Call of Duties now. We do get this little flare look thing that we see in the trailer. It could be something to do with the precision airstrike, but I think this is pretty safe to say that it's just a little airstrike. Probably not too hard to get, probably not the best kill streak in the game. And right here we get a look at the EMP. The guy pulls out his little phone, launches an EMP, and then a few seconds later we actually see the EMP blow up in the sky. EMPs have been in quite a few Call of Duties. I think my favorite one was in Black Ops 2, because when you called the EMP in Black Ops 2, it would help you get your next streak. So I would always run VSAT EMP Swarm to get my swarm. Yeah, but EMPs are pretty self-explanatory. You call them in, they typically turn off all equipment, all electronics, blow up all streaks in the sky, and give your team a little advantage for about a minute, 45 seconds or whatever. So it looks like we're for sure getting an EMP confirmed as a kill streak. Next up, one of the most annoying kill streaks I think is in the game is the flying RCXD, the bomb drone. These things were really broken and annoying in Warzone. It's really frustrating to get killed with in multiplayer on MW2, but it looks like we're getting bomb drones confirmed again in this Call of Duty, which I am not super excited about, but hey, it's a low kill streak. It is what it is, but it'll definitely be interesting to see how strong this streak ends up becoming. Probably nothing too crazy. And of course, you guys saw in the previous shot is that EMP shot, but we actually see a VTOL up in the sky, or a Harrier if you're an OG COD player like me. This has got to be one of my favorite streaks in any Call of Duty. I love the VTOL. It's so rewarding to put up there. It gets so many kills. For some reason, it just seems way better than an attack helicopter. But I'm definitely excited to see the VTOL returning. Absolutely great kill streak. I hope it's super OP like it always is. But just in case it ends up being some sort of plane you control, I have to say I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks like a VTOL. And I think you guys can all agree with me on that. But that's about it of everything that I believe is a kill streak. We do get some shots of ground war and stuff later on. I don't think those are kill streaks. I think those are just vehicles a part of ground war. But obviously with any Call of Duty, we're gonna get kill streaks like UAV, counter UAV, care package. There are probably gonna be some sort of Blackbird or VSAT, and probably chopper gunners, AC-130s, dogs. Those are always interchangeable things that we know are probably gonna be coming to the game. But we did get a look at about 10 different kill streaks that we know for sure are coming to multiplayer based on this trailer. If I missed anything or forgot to talk about something and you saw it, make sure to let me know. I'm not perfect, but if you're like me looking forward to using these streaks in Modern Warfare 3, make sure you smack that like button, and if you're not already subbed, make sure you drop a sub. I'm gonna keep you guys updated on all the news and the beta when MW3 comes out. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys for sticking around, and I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.